Rodman Hall is proud to present Imagined Urban Gardens, an exhibit inspired by current exhibitions at the Hall.
Every time we have a student exhibition here at Rodman, we ask our students to react to the other exhibitions in a very abstract way, even if there are figurative paintings. There are two sets of students. One group comes from the Center for Studies in Arts and Culture, and the other group comes from Visual Arts, both units at the Marilyn I. Walker School of Fine and Performing Arts at Brock. And the Visual Arts students contribute the paintings, the students in Arts and Culture contribute the writing.
As a Studies in Arts and Culture student, I was taking a museum studies course, so we were learning a lot about how to put exhibits together and how to write statements that would describe what an exhibit was. So we were basically tasked with taking the theme of imagined urban gardens, and we were given a few images of what we thought the exhibit would look like in no specific order. And then we were basically asked to write out a statement. What ended up happening is that statement, various students' statements got taken apart a bit and got put together to make the poems that are on the wall here.
The exhibit reflects on today's global warming and how we can live in the future.
What we have here is there is that introduction of the fox, which presents some tension because we know what the foxes are looking for. And the musicians, they're kind of doing their own thing. They're kind of oblivious to what's going on. The chickens are as well. The fox is kind of symbolic of the future. And we know what's coming if the scientists are right about climate change and the devastating effects of that. But here we are as humans kind of going on as we always did and really incapable or unwilling or unable to respond in an effective way to what we know is kind of coming. So that's sort of a little play on the words and in a visual way of expressing what the future might be like. You have a garden setting, but you have the human element that is enjoying the garden, but how long will that garden actually be here for?
We are in a historical home, and you will notice that the wainscoting is very high, and of course we're not allowed to use it. So the challenge in this room is to place the writing and the text at a level that's higher than what you would expect in a white cube. So in fact, it works very well here, because if you want to admire the paintings and the writing, you have to look up. So it's a very uplifting atmosphere, and we're very, very happy about this.
For my work, I like to find a lot of images and then repurpose those and place them within my images. And this exhibition, Imagine Urban Gardens, was very abstract to begin with. And so it was kind of trying to put my abstract paintings in a way that not only would maybe create some conversation with their already existing abstraction, as well as some of my geometric abstraction as well.
Imagined Urban Gardens will be on display at Rodman Hall until March 1st. In Niagara, you're watching The Source.